Hello, hi, and welcome again to the Terminal Podcast, where in the end, it's all about the numbers. This is a show about baseball, when in season, but it's not always baseball season. I am your host, and we are broadcasting high above Civic Center Station in downtown Atlanta. And tonight, class is in session. There are three guests here to answer questions from the University of Dope, a disrespectful game for hip hop lovers because your favorite rapper is trash. And I've got three people to back me up. We'll go around the room from right to left on my screen. So when asked, let me know where you're calling from and one song that you hate that you love. I'll admit, I love Thrift Shop by Malcolm Moore. It's it's a cheesy song, a little kid at the beginning, everything like that, but I do love that song. So what about you, Ngozi?
Oh my goodness. This is on the spot actually. I didn't know this was one of them. Let's see. My name is Ngozi. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. And a song that I love but hate to love or whatever.
It's a song that you hate. It's you song you hate that you love. It could be a good song, could be a bad song. Like, I could admit it that, I was there was a time that I loved like Milli Vanilli and things like that, but I was also young and stupid. So there's excuses for that. But is there anything right now or we can, no? Yes?
Um, you know, um, my girlfriend got me listening to Agora Hills by Doja Cat. I kind of like it. But at the same time, I'm like, these lyrics are stupid.
Yeah. That's exactly the kind of song where it's like, yeah. So Fuzz, any type of song that you love, that you have to admit that you love, but it's really not great, or along those lines, anything in that?
Um, sure. It's Fuzz calling from your nation's capital. Um, yeah, I think this one came to me pretty quick. I'd have to definitely go with Party in the USA. There you
Okay.
go.
Well, Angel, you've had time to think about this, so
Yes, I have. So my name is Angel. I'm calling from Athens, Georgia. And when you asked the question, the song did immediately pop in my head, but it's not like hip hop. It's Closer by the Chainsmokers. Do y'all remember that song? Like it's like a very poppy hit from 2012. Like, baby, hold me closer in the backseat of my Rover. Okay, I
Ah.
can't sing. I don't know why I started singing, but there you go. There's a recording of me trying to sing. But that's my song.
okay. For those new to class, each question has four choices. Each scholar here already has their answer, and after the tally is done, anyone in the minority will have a chance to defend their selection. After they have their say, those in the majority will choose someone to explain why they're wrong, and the debate will continue until a consensus is determined for a final answer. So, sound simple? Let's start class. The first question was chosen specifically for these scholars. Sure, why not? It's the best rapper turned actor. The choices are Ice T, Ludacris, LL Cool J, or Common. Are the four best of those four the best rapper turned actor? I'm gonna reverse direction. So, Angel, who you got?
I'm going with Ice T.
Ice T, Fuzz,
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, and Gozi.
I think LL Cool J.
Hmm. Angel, would you like to explain why you chose Ice T?
Now I have to fight. I just feel like he has more iconic roles. Like you see his face, and then you think. For me personally, I know him more as being an actor. I don't know, but everybody else on the list was good as well. Also, I just want to say that comment, his face annoys me, so that's why I didn't pick him.
Ha.
Hey, can I go next?
Please, if you're gonna
I,
try and explain, I just good.
am gonna say I gotta rebut. Um, iconic role. Nobody has iconic roles like Ice T. Was Ice T in Anaconda?
No,
Think
that
so. I
was
don't think
Cube.
so.
That was Cube.
No, LL wasn't in Anaconda.
Was LL in the Anaconda? Was he the
I
one?
feel
Because
I
there
feel
was
like it was Ice Cube from what I
Ice Cube was
remember.
definitely in it. All right, well, he beat up Jamie Foxx. I'll go with that one then.
Well, Ice Cube's not on. It's not Ice Cube. It's Ice T. Is one of
No,
the
I'm
four.
saying LL Cool J beat up Jamie Foxx on the set of a movie. Ice-T did not.
Well, Ngozi, you can, but I'm going to. My opinion is with Angel because I feel like there's an entire generation of people growing up who will never think of Ice-T as a rapper. They've only seen him as on Law and Order SVU. They've only seen him as a fictional cop. They've not heard Colors. They don't know what that is. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole generation that's never going to know that he was a rapper first. Is
Okay.
my position. And Gozi, you would like to defend yours?
You know what's funny? This was a tough one because none of them are really so Ice-T, I agree with what you said completely. That's like an iconic role that he has, and I can't think of anything else he's done generally. LL Cool J, I feel like he's been in many things and he's been like a personality. I guess it's not really acting, but he's been on crime shows too, and I
Mhm.
feel like he's done a good job. I feel like with Ice-T, the joke is he's just playing Ice-T.
Sure.
I think
Well,
the
you're
joke is
saying that.
John Mulaney. John Mulaney, he said Ice-T plays a New York City cop in the crime division, sex crime division,
Mhm.
and that joke just like ruined Ice-T's acting for me.
Well,
Yeah.
none of these people are good actors. It's the whole thing of which one. I'm sorry. Did I
I say,
miss it?
I may
Go
have to
ahead.
take it back because I considered LL Cool J's rap career. Was
Oh,
that wrong?
no. I considered it too. I was going to say I feel LL Cool J is going to be considered a rapper actor. I feel Common is known as a conscious rapper before he's known as an actor. I feel Ludacris is, especially down here, is going to be known for anything else besides being an actor. I don't know people who are going to know Ice-T as anything but an actor. What other song besides Colors, which I know, does anybody know by Ice-T?
Yeah, I don't
Anyone?
know any song by him. So actually, you know what?
Hold on.
Maybe I will say Ice-T. I think I'm just like John Mulaney's comedy is blinding my
Which is fine.
opinion.
Look,
Yeah.
6 in the morning. 6 in the morning.
Okay. I know the
Classic,
song
classic
I know the
joint.
song you're
Classic
referring
joint.
to. Angel, have you ever heard of 6 in the morning?
You have to sing it to me. I don't know off the top of my
Fuzz, you want to give her a bar or two?
No.
Exactly. Gozy, no. If I've got you switched over to Ice-T, then I'm gonna call the majority is Ice-T. Fuzz, you want to move on or you want to try and defend
I mean, we could move on. This one is not the battle I will choose to die on.
well, I do think Ice-T is I don't necessarily think he's an actor. I think he's now an actor. He's not a rapper. He LL could come out and remind everybody that he was a rapper at some point, but
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna move on. Ice-T is an actor, period.
Yeah.
So speaking of rappers, if you need a number one hit, which of these rappers or artists would you feature on your song? The choices are Future, Dollar Sign, like T Dollar Sign, sorry, T Dollar Sign,
Ty.
Rihanna,
Ty
Ty Dollar Sign. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I'm too old. Future, Ty Dollar Sign, Rihanna, or Megan the Stallion. So I went one way before. I'll come back the other way. And Gozi, who you got?
I think this one was easy. I just say Rihanna.
Rihanna, Fuzz.
I was gonna say Rihanna, but I almost feel like if we're talking about just, like sales, creating a buzz and all that in like today, right now, March 14th,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd go with Megan. Like, especially with the whole like mess with Nicki going on and stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like everything Megan's doing is hot. Like she has a Nike line that's about to drop if it hasn't already.
Well, Angel, we've got Rihanna and Megan. So are you taking a female or are you taking somebody else off the list?
Okay. I was gonna pick Meg, because she is a hit maker. But then when Ngozi said Rihanna, I was kind of like, that's a dumb answer because Rihanna hasn't made music. But if you're looking for a number one hit
Ooh.
and Rihanna hasn't made music in years, putting Rihanna on your song would automatically get you a number one hit because then people are gonna like want to listen to see what Rihanna got. But
Mhm.
if we're just talking like hit makers, straight out the gate, I'm gonna go with Meg Thee Stallion.
Well, the question is Angel, need a number one hit. You're a new artist, you need a number one hit. Which of these artists, you got your choice, you're gonna feature on your song? You're gonna have Rihanna, you're gonna have Megan come on there.
Um, okay, after thinking it through, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick Rihanna just because of the wow factor of her coming back and making music. Yeah.
All right. Fuzz, you had who'd you have?
Meg.
You sticking with her?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Meg. I really don't have anything to add. That's pretty much.
Well, you would be back in the minority again, so you would have to add something because it's 2-1 with Rihanna. And
I mean,
Ngozi, would you like to explain? I mean, besides, I think Angel's already made the point. This is someone who's pregnant, and now she's coming back. That's going to be a number one just to see what she's out there. She just got what I was going to say. Didn't she just get kicked out of what Asian Pacific country? Did she just kicked out of for not doing anything on stage? Didn't that just happen? Am I
What?
imagining that?
She went
I
to
have no
India.
idea about that.
She went
Okay,
to
well,
India for a wedding. She was
she went to
like
India. Good.
she was performing at the party before the wedding. I don't know what that's called. But I don't know if she got kicked out, but
She didn't get kicked out. She was not being great, is what I remember. What I saw, she was just kind of walking around and not. You might have more on this than I do.
I mean, but also if you're paying me because they're like billionaires or whatever, I'm gonna do the bare minimum also to get money. Like who cares? But maybe that's bad work ethic. But yeah. But people did not like her performance.
No, Fuzz,
Mm.
that change it? No.
no, because I mean, at the end of the day, Meg is the only rapper that got shot, and we know that sells records.
Ha.
And Cozy, you gonna stick with Rihanna, or does getting
Well,
shot move you?
well, I'm gonna stick with Rihanna mainly. So let's say, because she has a history. Generally,
Mhm.
people like Angel said, people are waiting for her to make music again or drop something. The Super Bowl that she did last year, everybody was like, "Oh my God!" Like it. Everybody was clamoring for that, and uh, I think when it comes to pop, like Rihanna will, like get everybody. Like she'll get Middle America, she'll get the East Coast, West Coast. Meg Thee
Mm.
Stallion is too hip hop. She's
I
too
see what
much.
you're
She,
saying.
she
Yeah.
she will blow up. I mean, she did the song with Cardi B, and that was like this big thing. But like, she's also still in a. She's not too in the sphere of hip hop. She's kind of pop too. But I think Rihanna has crossover appeal that everybody loves. From the old men to old black men to little white girls, everybody will love a Rihanna track.
Angel, would like to add anything to the glory that is Rihanna, or no?
No, I think I'm good.
Fuzz, you gonna stick with Megan for a number one? It doesn't got to be a rap song. It could just number one. Oh, you're muted. You're still muted. Wasn't muted before.
I said I'm gonna stick with Megan while conceding defeat.
Okay, touche, touche. All right. The next question, and this is specifically because if I didn't know how to pronounce Ty Dollar Sign, whatever that boy's name was, I certainly don't know these guys, which is who looks like they can't read. The choices are I'm gonna mess up somebody's name, Little Uzi Vert, right?
Yes.
I get that one right?
Yep.
Little Yachty. I've seen his flyers out on Peachtree Street, Little Boozy, or Little Damn Anybody. Angel, who you got?
I'm gonna go
Who
with Lil
looks like who
Boozy.
looks like they can't read? That's the question.
Yeah, Lil Boozy definitely.
Boozy, Fud.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I need to give a justification? He just is dumb in his entirety. So that's why I choose him.
all right. Fuzz,
Lil Boat, and
Ah,
I'd say the explanation is: have you ever seen Lil Boat?
Little Bozy.
Lil
No, I
Boat,
haven't.
Lil
no,
Yachty.
no, that's Lil Yachty.
Oh, is it Little Yachty? Is that
Yeah, I thought you lived in Atlanta.
I live here. That doesn't mean I know the musicians that are coming out because there's a ton of them, and everybody got street signs and all that stuff like that. And yeah, no, I ain't got time to listen to everybody's tracks. So you got Little Yachty
Yeah.
and Gozy. You gonna break the split, or you gonna?
Well, I'm gonna go with R. Kelly. No.
That's
I
about
heard apparently you can't read. Well, no, I'm gonna go with this one. I'll go with Lil Uzi Vert.
So, well, this is a complete split because I'm little damn anybody because, uh, you know, I've seen Little Kim and she looked like she could read, but it was reading what the police had written down in that verdict and things like that. It's like, yeah, no, if you little this and little that, you gotta grow up at some point, right? No. So would anybody like to try and convince somebody else of their
yeah,
position?
of
Go ahead.
course. So Lil Uzi Vert, right? Lil Uzi Vert, he looks like he's like 7, which is the appropriate age to be proficient at reading. So like, I think that Lil Uzi Vert, we go. Lil Boosie, do you know how many hours that dude has spent in the law library? Like
No.
he definitely knows how to read. Lil Yachty not only looks like he can't read, he talks like he can't read.
Mm. Angel, anybody? Anybody you'd like to stand up for? You chose Boozy, right? Little Boozy.
Yeah, but I really don't care.
So I can
Like,
convince you, I can convince you the D then, which is little ain't any damn body. You gonna
yeah,
name yourself little this, you a grown adult walking around talking about little this, little that. That's
yeah.
just me.
Whoever. I mean, yeah, they're equally. I don't like any of them. So
And so and Gozy out of the three, out of Yachty or Uzi Vert or Boozy, who's got the hottest tracks out of those three?
I don't listen to any of them. Oh, actually, I don't listen to any of them, but like and
Boosie.
but like growing up, Lil Boosie
Mhm.
had some cool songs when I was a kid. Lil Uzi Vert, he had All My Friends Are Dead, which I remember when that came out.
Okay.
XOXO Tour Life or whatever or something. You remember
You're
that?
asking, are you asking me? Because once again, I don't know none of these people. Once again, I
Yeah,
went back to Little Kim, so I'm not
yeah.
here.
And then recently, Lil Yachty had a song with J. Cole that I loved, but I didn't care for Yachty's verse. I just liked J. Cole's verse, and it was cool.
No way.
So yeah. So that's I don't know. Generally, I don't really care for any of them. Generally, I think any person with a Lil in their name is kind of. I think that's kind of corny. I love, do you know Lil Dicky, the rapper, Lil Dicky?
a
No,
white
Angel.
Yeah, the white guy. Yeah, and I love that he's a rapper, but he's funny in his raps. I
Yeah,
love
Okay.
that his name is Lil Dicky.
Oh, yeah, here's a show too.
He has a show called Dave, and I love that his name is Lil Dicky because it's just like, yeah, the little thing
Oh,
is stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no good. Lil Boosie though, he did do "Wipe Me Down."
and that's
so,
it.
yeah, I like that. That's what I'm talking
I
about. I
mean,
like that when I was a kid.
nobody can touch "Wipe Me Down." That's all he needs against Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert.
Uzi
And
has some.
so
independent,
so
right? Oh, he knows how to read. He did independent, right? INDEPEND. He taught a whole generation
Ooh,
how
who
to
did that?
read.
Who was that?
That was Lil Boosie, I believe.
Oh,
She got her own house, got
oh
her
my God, it's
own car.
questionable.
true.
Angel, out of those three, who's got the best? Who's got a track you remember out of those three?
Um, for me personally, Uzi definitely. Am I supposed to name the track?
You don't have to name. I'm asking because once again, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Uzi is more iconic now. In my age group, but and Lil Yachty.
Everybody's got their own age group. But go ahead, continue.
Sorry, Lil
That's all
Yachty.
right.
He was like he's kind of I don't like him that much anymore because he was doing rap music and now he's like changed and he's like rap is like beneath me now kind of like that's the kind of vibes that he gives and he's trying to like turn into this alternative type music. So I kind of hate that he like spoke down on like what made him famous because people liked his raps and now he acts like he's better than rap music. But he does have good alternative music too. But it's like you even have to like talk down on rap music to change your position. So that's why I have beef with him. And Boozy is a mess, and that's all I'll say about that.
Haha.
So can we come to a consensus? So Boozy's a mess, but can he read?
I mean,
Does
that's
he
the
look
thing.
like
I
he
feel
could
like we
read?
got away from that. And if we're just
Yeah,
talking about who looks like they can't read, it's got to be Yachty.
Fair, I guess.
Gotti,
Fair.
Ngozi.
I'm sticking with Lil Uzi Vert, but yeah, we don't have to harp on this one. Yeah. I
All
think
right.
they all can read. I think they're all strong and empowered young
It's,
men who are
It's,
doing
we're
their
in
thing.
March. We're in March. We're not in February no more. So we can actually
Ha!
speak the truth
Okay.
on people. We can speak the
Yeah,
truth.
that is
If
true.
it, if,
That is
if you
true.
can't read, if you can't read, you can't read. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Because somebody's reading those checks for I hope somebody's reading the check
Yeah.
for them and putting in the account correctly. But all right.
good.
So this is going to split as far as age groups and everything like that. This question, yeah. Which artist's career let us down the most? And the choices are Cassidy, Papoose, Jay Electronica, or Lupe Fiasco. Buzz, who you got?
Um, I love lyrics, and I was gonna go with Cassidy. But there's another guy whose lyrics are crazy. I mean, he can do wordplay, but just like it's like the total. This is like a good bridge because we went from like people who like you might think they're a dummy to like this guy is like one of the more intelligent rappers of like any era is Jay Electronica.
And
And
so
Jay
he
Electronica put out
that,
one of the best singles ever and then made us wait years and years and years. And this is how much people wanted Jay Electronica. He ended up his first album he put out featured Jay-Z on every track. And people were disappointed that they didn't get a strictly Jay Electronica album.
Angel, is that you already had your choice, but who'd you choose before Fuzz decided to give you the soliloquy about Jay Electronica?
I'll be real honest. I did not know who two of these people were.
That's fine. I'm
Um,
looking at I still barely know two of them, so
so so yeah, like I have been going back and forth with my answer, but then I only leave two options of who I thought the answer would be. And I don't know, I chose Cassidy because I didn't have much to go off of for the other people. So yeah.
Ngozi.
Um, I am curious who the other people are that Angel had. We'll get to that. But this is very tough for me too. I am going to say, uh, what's funny? It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip between Lupe and Jay Electronica. And I like what Fuzzy said about Jay Electronica a lot. I completely agree with what you just said. I feel though like growing up with Lupe, he's been my guy, and whenever he's let me down hard. Um, but then he comes back with something dope. So maybe I'll say Jay Electronica. Let's just say Jay Electronica.
Wow. I'll say Lupe out of these because he's the only one that I could truly say I've listened to. But from Kick Push and that whole first album and everything like that, I really thought with his connection with Kanye, and I thought he was going to take off. I thought it was going to be about him going forward, and it really wasn't. And it
Can
was, hmm?
can I
Go
just
ahead,
shut this
Fuzz.
down? Like we could just finish it right here. Jay Electronica, um, father of Erica Badu's first child. All right, let's move on.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
that's true.
he
Is
set off
it?
the Badu having kids with rappers.
Ha!
But I didn't realize he was first. I thought that was
He was he was the first Jay Electronica.
okay. I thought that was Dre. That was
No,
Dre's kid, but I guess not.
no,
All right. Well, Angel, you had said Cassidy is enough. Is Jay Electronica's child with Erica Badu enough to move you over to his side as far as who let us down?
Yeah.
And Gozi, are you gonna move off of you? Wait, no, you had Jay Electronica.
Yeah, I got Jay Electronica, but I like I said, Fuzzy really hit it on the nail. Like I got into Jay Electronica in college, and I loved the stuff I saw. It was amazing. Um, And then once again, waiting for that album to drop, and then the Jay-Z collaboration thing. I was like, what this is stupid. And
Mm.
it's actually funny. He had a song on there from like those mixtape era too. So it wasn't all completely new stuff. It was
Yeah, he did
a
Ghost of Soul,
bummer.
and that was old.
Yeah. Which was a great song, but I'm like, oh my god, what
Yeah.
is this?
Mm.
I don't go back to anything that he's ever done. Um Cassidy, I never knew his music. I tried to get into it. I never liked it personally.
Mm.
Papoose, I never cared for him when I was younger, but in 2022 or 2021, he dropped a bunch of mixtapes every month, like for a whole year, and they were fantastic. And I was like, I love this guy, so I got into him from that.
I thought I was waiting for the butt. Go ahead.
Oh no, he's dope. He's cool. I look forward to something new from him now. And then lastly, Lupe, like I said, he was amazing. Kick Push, the Cool, Food and Liquor,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then every once in a while, he'll drop a whack album. But then his last few albums have been really, really dope. I don't know if you listen to him, but Drill Music from Zion.
No. Fuzz, you're on mute
Fuzzy,
again.
yeah.
You're still on mute. That's all right.
You hear me?
Now I
Yeah, I
can.
hear you
Go
now.
ahead.
Lupe, I'm gonna say I'll pay homage to Lupe. I think it's a stretch to call Lupe's career disappointing.
No, I don't think it's disappointing. I think he's doing what he's doing. I've been disappointed with some of the things he's dropped.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was going over it again recently, and I was like, just for fun. I do this. I go through my discography of like, oh, what's this? Yeah, and Food and Liquor 2 was kind of mid, and he had the Tetsuo and Youth. Only like 3 songs were like worthy of keeping. And then he had oh my goodness, I should have pulled it up. Um this album that came out before the most recent one. So good. It had Timbuktu on there. I can't think of the songs right now, but it was fantastic. And then this Drill Music of Zion came out. I was like, yes. And now he's a MIT professor in rap. So that's pretty cool.
It's random. All right. Well, on
It's
that,
very
on that
that's
random, we'll
random.
close here with a trivia question. And since we started with rapping actors, we're going to close with the two most forgotten who showed Americans a glimpse into the culture at the time. Two most forgotten rapping actors, Kid and Play. I'm certain families have digitized their VHS recordings of bat and bar mitzvahs from the late 80s in northern New Jersey, and they could provide proof of a chubby cheeked me with a high top fade doing the 2-man kick step dance that Kid and Play pioneered. I rocked all their singles from their first album, Rolling with Kid and Play, Getting Hype, and Too Funky. I could have made naming any of those tracks from that first album or how many millions the film that they're famous for making had made at the box office. Surprisingly, just 26 million. Cost 2 million to make, 26 profit. But back to their debut album and a limited number for everyone to guess. So what number did Rolling with Kid and Play, their first album, reach on the Billboard 200 in 1988? If it helps, it was certified gold. It doesn't, but Angel, I'll let you go first.
Okay, that's a lot of pressure. Top 200 out of 200, what were they certified gold? I'm gonna go 53.
53. Fuzz, what you got?
I'll go 20.
20. So you're saying it reached, this is what it reached on the Billboard 200 in 1988. 53,
Like
Angel, you
it ever got?
hmm?
The highest it ever
The
got?
highest it ever got.
I mean, all right.
I'm
Can
not
we
trying
get?
to distract you from 20. If you want to stick with 20, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, go ahead, 20. I'll stick with 20.
And Gozi, this is Price is Right rules. So, it is a limit. So, you can't go over what you would go over the number, but you can only get up to 200. So where do you think the debut Kid and Play album peaked at on the Billboard 200?
I guess just for fun, I'll say 36. Because
Okay, nice.
I actually don't know how to quantify all this.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Angel, you had 57. Fuzz, you had 20.
Mm.
And Gozy, you had 56. The trivia answer,
36.
36. I'm sorry. The trivia answer will be in the description for the next episode. I'd like to thank all the scholars for participating in class today. I hope you guys find your way home safely. The same sentiment is for any and all listeners or viewers. Safe travels from the terminal, and good night.
Bye.
Good night.